Hi guys, it's Megan Taylor here. I wanted to quick overview with you how to make a Wufoo form. You must be thinking, what is Wufoo? You're going to hear us talking about that a lot in coaching. So Wufoo is actually a website. It's spelled W-U-F-O-O, and it is a site that actually allows you to build a form, actually up to 3 free forms. And I use Wufoo a lot. I use it for my new coaches as a questionnaire. I also use it for people who are interested in my challenge groups. And it's kind of to gauge what their why is, to assess what fitness programs they already have, if they're interested in Shakeology and so forth. So I'm going to actually walk you through how to make a Wufoo form. The one that I'm going to make with you tonight is one that I am actually using for our coaching sneak peek group that we're going to start. And also I'm going to use it for our Coach Basics, which we are marketing as a coach apprentice program. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is screen share with you and show you what Wufoo is all about. Okay, so if you go to www.wufoo.com, you're going to see this site and you would sign up for your free account. I already have an account, so I'm going to log in. Okay, who knows who I am? So right now, like I said, these are the 2 forms that I have functioning right now. It's my new client about me and my new coach about me. And we are going to make a new form. So if you click up here in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see new form. Okay, so what we're gonna do, the first thing we need to do with our form is we need to title it, right? So we're going to go to Form Settings, and we want to have a new title for our form. So you're going to find when you are making these Wufoo forms is that everything that you type is going to be on the left. Things you're going to edit would be on the left. It's going to show up your finished product, and what it's going to look like is going to be on the right. So my form name is Become a Coach. Okay. And the descriptions, you're going to click down here. Again, it says, fill out this form. It's awesome. We don't need that. We're going to actually write a description of what we need. So I'm going to say, deciding to become a beach body, or actually, no, I'm not going to say beach body. Deciding to become a coach has been one of the best decisions I've ever made. It has changed my life for the better, and I love my team inspiration coaches as if they were family. Okay, so what I just did is I described what my form is going after. I'm saying become a coach. I'm describing what I want them to do. So I'm explaining to them, becoming a coach is the best thing I've ever decided to do. It's changed my life, and I want you to be a part of it. So fill out this form. This description is completely up to you. What you write, how you describe your form is completely up to you. You could say, welcome to my fitness page. I'd like to learn more about you. Please fill out the form below. Anything you want to say, it's completely up to you. Okay, so the next thing we are going to want to do is go to add a field. Okay. Actually, hold on. I wanted to go back. I have one more sentence I have to write. Sorry. Fill out the form below, and you will receive a message from me to help you find out if coaching is right for you. Okay. Sorry about that. Now we're going to go to add a field. So the first thing you want to do is you want to know their name, right? So you're going to go over here on the left-hand side where it gives you kind of preset things. It makes your life easier, essentially, where it says name. So you're going to click here where it says name, and here it gives you the option where they have to type in their first and their last name. Now, you're going to go over here to the right-hand side where you have, if you kind of go along the area where it says name, you're going to see there's a dotted rectangle around it. Click. This is now going to single out your section where it says name. I want to make this part of my form required. So I'm going to actually go where it says options, and I'm going to click required. That will now put a red asterisk there, which means to them that they have to fill out this form. They have to fill out this section of the form in order for it to be submitted. Okay, so that's the easy part. That's name. And now I want to ask them what their Facebook name is so that I can find them on Facebook. So you're going to go to add a field, and I'm just going to do a single line text, okay? After you click to the left-hand side, go to the right, hover over that area where you see the dotted line, click. That's going to select that area. Now I'm going to title it Facebook name, and I'm going to make it required. So they have to write in their Facebook name, because you and I know Facebook name is not necessarily your real name. Like for me, for example, I use my maiden name. I hyphenate my maiden and my married name so that people from high school can find me, because they don't know me as Megan Taylor. Well, some do, but some don't. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is we're going to go to add a field, and I want their email address. So on the left-hand side, you're going to see Fancy Pants and email. Click their email, or click the email site, sorry. Head over to the right-hand side, you see your dotted rectangle area, click. Now you are specifically focusing on the email section of your form. Go over here, make it required, okay? So now all 3 questions that you're asking them to complete are required, okay? Now, the next thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to add a field, because I want to write a little something, and I want to give them the option to tell me if they have a coach or not. Because if they already have a coach, I don't want them to join my Coach Basics class, right? Because they need to join their coach's Coach Basics class. So I don't want to, take people from their coaches. Obviously, that's not what this is all about. So if they do have a coach, I don't want them in my group, because they need to be with their own team, right? So I want to express that to them. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do paragraph. I'm going to over here, click, and I'm going to title it Coach. And in my little section here in my paragraph text, actually, you know what? Forget that. We're not going to do that. The field label is going to be, do you have a beach body coach? Oh my gosh, I cannot spell today, sorry. Other than me, question mark. And then we're going to put a little disclaimer here. Not 8. We're going to say, although I would love to be able to work with everyone, I can only accept applications if you are not already working with a coach. Okay, and I'm going to make that required. So we are going to actually do, instead of a paragraph, we're going to say a drop down, or we're going to do check boxes. So we can have the option of whether we want them to write whether they have a coach. We could do multiple choice. Yes, I have a coach. No, I don't have a coach. We can do check boxes, whichever. I'm going to choose probably multiple choice, because I think that's kind of good. We're going to say, yes, I already have a coach. See, I'm seeing it on the right. See that? Second choice is, no, I do not have a coach. I don't want this third choice here where it says third choice, so I'm going to click the negative, the red negative, and that's going to delete it. Okay, so now if you're just looking at the right-hand side, which is what's going to be produced for your form, you're going to see at the top is your title. It's going to be your description of what the form is. It's going to have the name, which is required, the Facebook name, which is required, your email, which is required, and then if you already have a coach or not. And so, perfect. Okay, so now we're going to save our form. So go down here and click Save. Okay, so we can do one of 3 things. We can say, I'm done, take me to Form Manager, and we're going to talk about notifications. or we can continue editing, or we can set up email notifications. So what I want to do is I'm done editing, so I'm done with number 1. I'm going to do number 2, set up email notifications. So we can, as people fill out this form, after they've completed it and submitted it, you can get a text message on your phone that says that you have a new entry, or you can have an email sent to you saying that you have a new entry, or you can do both. I actually have both. It's a little redundant. I probably shouldn't, but I like knowing that I have a new entry. It's exciting. So I'm going to have it go to my inbox, and I'm going to just put in my email. So every person that fills out this form, once it's completed, I'm going to get an email notification. And save. And then I'm also going to have it go to my cell phone. So I'm going to put in my cell phone number, and my carrier is Verizon. And I want new entries and new comments to be texted to me. So hit save. Okay. Awesome. All right. Now, I want to show you guys, if you go up to here where it says forms, here's our form, become a coach. Now, if you want to view it, what it's going to look like when your person opens it, click view. Well, that looks kind of good. It says Wufoo on the top, which I don't really like, and it's kind of blah with the colors. So it's gray, it's white, it's kind of boring. So if you want to add color and background and pattern and images, I'm going to teach you how to do that. All right, so go back to Wufoo Form Manager, and you're going to look over here where it has like a painter's, like with the colors, where the little painter holds all of his paint colors, and you're gonna go to theme. So we're gonna click on here where it says new theme, okay? And if you look up here to the left, you're gonna see logo, backgrounds, typography, borders, shadows, buttons. I don't really know all that stuff. I'm just going to teach you the basics with color. So the logo. I don't really want it to say Wufoo on the top of my form. So what I might want it to be is maybe a heart. So if you can see down here where my cursor is, this is the little heart. Or maybe it could be a butterfly. Maybe a butterfly. Let's do that. Okay. The next thing you want to do, now that you've done your logo, is that background. So we can do the wallpaper, we can do the header, we can do the form, we can change the different colors so it doesn't look so black. So the wallpaper. I think wallpaper, maybe we can do like yellow. That might be kind of fun. You can go down here and you can get different colors. I think yellow is nice and bright. I don't know. It's kind of your choice. Okay, now I want to do my header. And I think my header, you can kind of scroll down and look at all these various types of headers. They're all pretty. That one's kind of cool. They're kind of preset. I want something bright. It's kind of crazy. There, we'll do that. Okay, where do I want that? It doesn't matter. Okay. Now, if we wanted to do the color of our form, we'd click on here where it says form, and this is going to color the area surrounding. So I kind of like, see, there's the background, so you can click any color you want, and it's going to be that color along the, along where your different entries are, or your different questions. So I think that looks good. I'm just kind of switching colors around here. Okay, and then you're going to go up here where you say Save Theme. I think I want my wallpaper. Sorry, I'm switching this around. Looks kind of crazy. Okay. Perfect. All right, Save Theme. And we're going to save the theme as new coach, right? And hit submit. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to forms. Up here in your, where it says Wufoo, you're going to see your different options. Click forms. And when you go to become a coach, see where it says this default theme, we're going to have new coach, okay? And so that new coach that new coach theme that we made is going to apply to our form. If you want to see what it looks like, hit view. And this is what's going to come up. So become a coach. And it's got your colors. It's got, instead of Wufoo, it's got your butterfly. It's got your header, and it looks pretty. Okay, so go back to Form Manager. And I want to really quick teach you about analytics. So as people fill this form out, you're going to do a little analysis. It will tell you how many people have filled out your form, if they've clicked it, if they've looked at it. Since we don't have any entries for Become a Coach, I'm going to show you the new client one that I have. So here with analytics, you can see that I've had 28 page views. I've had 2 entries in May. You can actually go for the year. You can look at how many people have filled it out over the year, 17 entries. For my new coach about me analytics, it shows you that I've had 24 page views. Let's do here. Okay, 6 entries. And you can also go into, let me see. Share. Okay, so let's say we're done our form. We've made a good theme. We have it looking pretty. Now we need to share it, right? So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go to the share icon here. Okay? Now, you're going to use this short link to your form. So this is the actual link. You're going to highlight this. You're going to copy it. And you're going to send it to yourself, because you want to have a copy of this in a safe spot so that if you need to send this out to someone, if you need to put it in a Facebook post that you're making, you quick copy it and you paste it in Facebook and you send it out. And if people want, they can click on it, and then you've got entries. So this is how it's going to look. Now what I do is I will message myself with it. So here I am down here, Megan Holland Taylor. I'm going to paste my link, send it to myself. Now, let's say I want to make a post on becoming a coach. So what I would say if that was the case, I would say become a coach. I mean, I wouldn't write this, but you know, join my group. Okay, and then I have it already copied, so I would come up here and I would hit paste. And here is my form, right? So it's gonna come up. So I think that, you know, the best thing that I can teach you is to utilize the notes section on your phone. Sorry, I'm gonna get out of here. Utilize the notes section on your phone, and also utilize Evernote. So let's say something happens to your phone and you've saved all these links on your phone in the notes section. They're going to be gone forever because there's no syncing that I know of from the notes section on your phone to your desktop. So if you really want to keep your information safe, you need to save it in an application that's on your desktop. So Evernote is one that we use on our team. And this is the, if you're looking down here, my cursor is on it. It's a green square with an elephant on it. That's Evernote. So what I would do then is I would go into Evernote. I would say, become a coach Wufoo form would be my notebook. And then I would save this link in there. So that way I have that link available. And that's pretty much it. So I think right now we have a form. We saved the link so that we can share it with other people. And we know how to customize it. We can make it pretty. And you know, you're allowed up to 3 forms on Wufoo. Now, the other thing that I wanted to tell you is that, you know, I've had many different forms that I've made. I've made probably 10 different forms on Wufoo, but I still have a free account. And the reason why is because I go back in and the forms that I'm no longer using, I delete them. So I've done maybe 10 forms total. You're only going to see 3 saved on my actual thing because I've deleted those additional ones and then just kind of remade new ones. So, you know, let's say I'm done with this Coach Wufoo. I'm done with it. I can just go back and I can change the fields. I can change the title, and I'm still stuck with my 3 forms. It's up to you if you want to pay additional to have all of your forms saved. I think at some point I may want to do that, but right now there's really no need, and 3 is all that I really feel like having. So That being said, I hope that that helps you understand a little bit about Wufoo is. Um, on this file that I'm saving this video, I'm actually going to also save the links to those two Wufoos that you saw before, the new coach Wufoo and the new client Wufoo. So you can see the different fields that I've used, the different questions that I've asked, so that when you guys want to make your new Wufoos, you've got my template to go off of. And then, of course, customize it as you feel fit. So I hope that helps, and have a great night. Bye-bye.